Do you guys get lonely during the holidays? I know I do. I'll admit it, I do. I get lonely. And I think it's hard for single people, especially those of us who don't have family or friends. We might have one or two people that we keep in touch with, and they're busy during the holidays. And so single people, uncles, aunts, uncles, people who are by themselves during the holidays, it's not easy. But here's what I do during the holidays. And I have Santa's with me at least. But during the holidays, what I usually do is I'll contact by phone or text a friend that I still have, and I'll go ahead and text or phone my nieces and nephews just to see how they're doing. Even though they don't remember me, I will contact them. And then it's like, okay, now what do I do? And then what I usually do or find myself doing during the holidays is I have hobbies that I do. This being one of them. I guess I could do that this year, film some things. But I used to do woodworking, and I used to work on projects, and I'll just use the time to work on projects around the house because there's always something that I've got to fix or I've been staring at for a long time and didn't want to do it. And now it's like the holidays are a time where I've got all this time, so I might as well just get it done. So I do things like that. A long time ago, probably 10 or so years ago, 20 years ago, I went with a coworker. I volunteered during the holidays with a lady that I used to work with, and we did this thing called Meals on Wheels. I think that's what they call it, or mobile meals. I forget which one they call it. But we would go on our lunch hour to the local restaurants who were participating in it, and we would pick up these meals to go and take them to people who are homebound or immobile in some way. And I used to do that, and that used to get me through the holidays pretty good. And it kind of humbled me most of the time because I used to think, man, I used to sit around and have my own little pity parties and feel sorry for myself until I volunteered for that, and I saw how much worse other people have it than I do. And we would go to people's houses, and a lot of them would be in wheelchairs, disabled, you name it. They just were in dire straits. And I thought it was a great thing that we could be able to take them a home-cooked meal, a whole Christmas dinner, that they didn't have to prepare for themselves or worry about getting for themselves. And I thought that was a good deal. And then this year, I'm thinking about starting a new tradition. And I'm thinking about during the holidays, when I don't have anybody to talk to, I'm going to start looking around my house and gathering up all the old junk that I no longer use and can't sell. It's not worth anything. Maybe an old printer or an old laptop that's no good, or just anything, out in the garage that is just taking up clutter. It's just cluttering my house. Old stuff, broken stuff, used stuff that I just have been lazy about dealing with. And if I can find a spot out here out in the country where there's no vegetation, maybe down at the river where there's a big sandbank or something. I want to find me a spot like that. Then I want to find me either a whole bunch of bricks to make a circle in it, or maybe a 50-gallon drum if somebody's got one, that I can throw it all in there and then fill it up with gasoline, make me a remote kind of thing, and just light the thing on fire and blow the crap out of it. Just do that once a year, every year. Just declutter what I don't want to keep, and it's not worth anything to anybody else. Just take it and blow the crap out of it and be done with it. That might be a new tradition I start. I don't know. I might just start that this year. What do you guys think? What do you think, Santa? What does Santa think? All he does is jingle at me. Anyway, if you guys don't see this before the holiday, Merry Christmas. I hope you guys have a wonderful holiday. And especially if you're alone, I want you to have a great holiday and a happy new year. And I want you to have the best year possible this next year. So that's all for now. Bye to Santa, bye to me, bye everybody. Have a good one. I'll see you on the next one.